12 signs a girl finds you attractive. It is both nerve-wracking and mind-boggling to decipher the subtle cues of whether a girl finds you attractive or not. And if that's not enough, you also risk losing a lot if you make a wrong interpretation. Today, we'll share the surest 12 signs a girl finds you attractive and help you make the correct move. 12. She'll ask for help, even the little things and silly ones. We know it's cliché. However, it works. It's their way of getting your attention and spending even a fraction of a time with you. You might think the things she's asking you are elementary. These are major signals she's sending you. Women recognize men's protective nature. They know male species are knights in shining armor, ready to rescue a damsel in distress. So, a girl will ensure you're near before acting in her episode of helplessness. She might ask how a remote or a device works, or how to operate it. She'll try to reach for something from a shelf, hoping you'd notice and get it for her. She might appear clueless as to how to download apps on her phone. Don't mistake her for a fool. These are signs she's attracted to you. 11. She mimics your gestures, mannerisms, and movements. She's not making fun of you. Neither is she implicitly saying how silly you are. Experts say copying or mimicking another person is one of the surest signs of attraction. Studies also show that occasionally copying a partner's verbal and non-verbal behaviors can make the partner feel more comfortable. It also signifies agreeableness. It's one of the surest ways to get someone to like you more. It's what the girl is doing. She's trying to get you to like her. So, if she smirks or smiles as you do, or uses your slang, don't be offended. Rejoice, because she's into you. Here's a tip. Imitation or mimicking is flattery. 10. She shares her thoughts and opens up while encouraging you to do likewise. A girl who finds you attractive feels comfortable and safe around you. She might not tell you her story on the first date. But if she's really into you, you can expect succeeding meetings to be an opportunity for her to open up. She'll tell you a few things about her life only a select few people know. She's giving you a glimpse of her life. She'll share her innermost thoughts that she only reveals to her best buddy. As you progress in your relationship, you'll notice her asking you about your past. She'll encourage you to share adventures in your childhood or stories about your upbringing. She's more than willing to tell you more about herself and wishes you'd do the same. 9. She's never ashamed to show her dorky side. Although it's not foolproof, you can still take your cue from a girl unashamed to show her quirky side. The takeaway here is she's comfortable around you. She knows she can be herself, look silly, act obnoxious, and seem ridiculous. She does these things to get your attention and reaction. Most girls are only goofy when with friends. If they show their quirky side to someone outside their inner circle, it often means they're comfortable with and are interested in that person. What should you do? You can be dorky yourself. Loosen up and make funny faces, act silly, and crack jokes. Doing these things will only make her feel more comfortable and accepting. She'll say yes if you'll ask her for a date because she knows she can be herself. 8. She always makes time for you. Relationship experts say a person interested in someone will make time for that person, regardless of her hectic schedule. It doesn't take a genius to know that someone willing to make herself available for someone else values the latter more than anything else. It's one of the surest signs a girl finds you attractive or is into you. If not, she wouldn't bother. She'll find time to say hi and good morning every day, even though she's already late for work. Her replies to your messages might not be instant, but you can bet she'll find time to respond. She might even add a few sweet lines in her replies. If she's in a meeting, she'll let you know. She'll drop by your table at your favorite coffee shop just to say hi and exchange a few pleasantries before going on her usual business. Lucky you if you see these signs from a girl because she likes you. 7. She'll drop cues about being single. Does she frequently talk about how challenging it is to find Mr. Right? Does she rant about how excruciating it is to be a third wheel? If you notice these things in a girl, congratulations. She's attracted to you and would like you to be hers. It's quite rare for a girl to tell a guy she likes him or is interested in him outright. However, she'll drop hints of being single, hoping your radar is functioning. So, if she mentions going to a dinner party, but she can't because she's alone, take it as your cue. Offer to accompany her. The same is true if she's going to an event but doesn't have a date. She's only waiting for you. Now's the time to grab the chance. 6. She remembers everything you tell her. Girls have many things in mind. From friends to career and adventures, it's almost impossible for you to expect them to remember everything, except sentimental things. Studies show that women have excellent episodic memory, better than men. What does this mean? Girls remember events better than men, especially when the event touches their emotions. Hence, one of the surest ways you can tell a girl finds you attractive and is totally into you is when she remembers everything you tell her. She'll bring up meaningful conversations with you from a few days ago. Don't worry, because she won't bring up anything to upset you. That's the least you'll expect from a girl interested in you. She'll remember your jokes, awkwardness, and even embarrassing moments. She's mindful of you and your life. It doesn't matter if it's a stressful work project you must complete or a Game 7. She'll go out of her way to wish you good luck. Some girls might even go silent for a while to help you focus on what's important to you. Don't take it against her. She only wants you to succeed. 5. She's nervous whenever she's with or around you. Some girls stutter or grope for words when a person they like, but are eloquent with others. Some would avoid eye contact or do outrageous things, such as messing with their faces and hair. They do this to deflect attention from them. She'll seem uninterested, but she's just jittery around you. Unfortunately, most guys cannot differentiate between a girl who's genuinely shy around them and someone who simply avoids them because she's uninterested. Try to observe her. Does she play with her hair or fumble with her hands? Do you see her stroking her face or looking down on the floor, up the ceiling, or anywhere except at you? Here's where you need to employ your charm. Make her comfortable by being dorky or making funny faces. Anything to break the tension and melt the ice of anxiety. She'll appreciate you more and open up to you. 4. She makes you feel good through compliments. Does she send you selfies even without you asking? Do you catch her always looking at you and giving you a warm smile whenever she knows you're looking? Does she greet you every single day and send you caring messages before you go to bed? When was the last time she complimented your shirt, hair, shoes, or overall look? You might think these gestures only indicate friendship, but they're not. If you can't help but feel good about yourself and be happy with these manifestations, the girl is undoubtedly attracted to you. No one will go to great lengths just to make you feel happy if you're uninteresting to them. Complimenting is their way of saying, "I like you," without stating the obvious. It doesn't have to be grand. Out of the blue positive remarks and unexpected praises convey a message of importance. Only a person with an ice-cold heart will dismiss these overtures as nothing more than friendliness. She's into you and would like you to be hers. 3. She keeps the conversation going. Most girls don't like initiating conversations. What more to keep it going? So, when a girl does everything she can to continue the conversation, you'll know she likes you and finds you attractive. It doesn't have to be in-person conversations. It could be over the phone or through a messaging app. The point is, she's never content with the usual telegraphic replies and short answers. She'll make it a point to be as detailed in her responses just to keep the conversation going. It doesn't matter if your question is answerable by yes or no. She'll elaborate on her responses even without you asking for it. She might also add a question at the end of her response, baiting you to reply and extend the conversation. It's not often that girls talk wholeheartedly outside their circle of friends. So, consider yourself lucky if the girl pours her heart out in talking to you and getting to know every little detail about you. It's a foolproof way to tell the girl finds you attractive and could be wishing you as her future partner. 2. If she can't make it on a planned date, she'll reschedule. A girl who's not into you will make excuses to make herself seem busy. You set a date today, and she'll either reject it outright or wait a few hours or days before dropping the bomb. Some girls can be cruel. They'll stand you up during a date, never showing even a shadow. They won't even call you to say they can't make it, or couldn't. On the other hand, a girl who'll make time for your date is a sure sign she finds you attractive and is totally into you. And if it happens your schedule coincides with a pre-planned girls' night out, she'll never hesitate to tell you about it. She'll do her best to find the most convenient day and time to go on a date with you. If she's very eager to talk about your date or make plans for it, you'll know you're the apple of her eyes. Here's a clue. A girl finds you attractive and likes you if she ensures her availability for you. 1. Her inner circle knows about you, including family and close friends. It's the surest sign a girl finds you attractive. Not only that, she's totally into you. Girls tell their secrets to their closest friends. She'll answer your call with her best buddies around. She won't hesitate to tell them she's made plans with you. And if the girl's best friends suddenly call you by your first name or talk to you, you'll know something's up. It makes sense. Why would her inner circle suddenly show interest in you? If the girl invites you to hang out with her friends, it only strengthens your suspicion that she's into you. It also means she sees you as her future partner, and telling them about you is her way of seeking their approval. Introducing you to her family or even talking about her family is another sure sign she likes you. So don't be confused if her brother suddenly asks you a few tips about basketball, or her sister asks you if her doll looks nice. She's building you up to her family, trying to win their approval. If you liked today's video, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this.